I see you gather before me.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Open up.
Got a snake's tongue as well.
The eternal fire will light our way.
Bet you're sweaty in all that armour.
What do you care?
Would you rather sweat on me? My man just called to win a too. For King Radovid.
Chance to surrender unorthodox bulls. Grimoires and tracts blaspheming the sacred flame especially.
Of this I'm sure. No good can come of religious fanaticism.
Feisty, eh?
Eternal fire, Father of all, hear my prayer, grant my
Miserable fiends take you!
Many thanks to you,
prayer
Geralt.
like any other.
must make more as a mummer than you do wishering, eh? Long live Radovid!
The thinking
Posture of the eternal fire.
conceals a maid. Shall burn alongside him or her. Any needs, master? Welcome.
What have you got? So long.
The thinking. Right away, I've got the best deals this side of the pond. Eternal fire, why me? Springtime, the world's worth.
This big, 5 foot long, thick as me arm, a goalie.
Private Kleiner.
This the Bersodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you? Fraternising with... Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian.
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And the...
Careful you don't piss yourself out of except...
You say something, soldier.
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on you.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with...
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
I'm afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX, also held at Lance Corporal...
Kleiner, need I remind you...
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from...
Matters little, mate. Gold. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my...
Master Vivaldi, sir, you're esteemed...
But I plough and have been, and he's...
But my orders...
Fuck your orders! Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Shut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2.
Appreciate the help.
'Twas night. Always had a mind to see and told.
Business with you's a pure pleasure.
The dear departed wifey. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auctions about...
What did folk come to bid?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases.
Well, well. Never knew you.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in...
Why in the world do?
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I got to
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house would...
There was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preference...
Huh. Pretty much
Aye. And I've nae seen the pure...
Actually, I'm really just here to talk.
Oh, might be more...
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep. But Horst did like to show his head during the auction.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Thank...
Fabergé egg, white gold, and mother of
Oh,
pearl with
smelly Geralt. How can I be of service?
Got some coin at...
You've come to the right place. A better... All right. How can I be of...
Till next time.
Keep that up and I'll crack your skull open.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books. Grimoires and tracts blaspheming the sacred flame especially.
What was it happened to Francis? Truth is, we've already got keep them up.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
They say some just swine from the
Long live.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel. Right one. Taking a peek at my wares, yeah?
Fabergé egg, white gold and mother of pearl
Greetings.
with topaz insets, sold to Madame V.
What brings you to
Dress
me?
of harky silk trimmed with amethyst.
Geralt, you thought of buying real estate.
Brass of tooth.
Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaveri Marks?
Come on. You know damn well that makes no sense.
Auction won't start for it.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portion.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prek in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing quite. Ah, there's Yarmir, art dealer. A pure... So, ready to chat someone up? Oh. Geralt, that's the center coin. Halbert, it's been years.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any...
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit?
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard, but...
Ah, understood.
You ought to know, Halbert. Geralt hears.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so...
Suppose it's not whether you win or lose.
Brilliant. I'll lay...
Naturally.
What is it?
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings.
Pretty clear.
One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. Coin.
Well, you did help with the guards at the door. All right. 10% of it.
Any chance for a 50?
Don't push it, Vimy. All right.
Unbelievable, I don't buy it. You cheated, you must have, or something. Hexed me or whatnot.
Oh, I'd be careful with the gab.
You give it to him, you damn midget. You bearded pinchfist.
Oh, interest will be a right bit higher.
And there, a mutant.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to...
Witcher of the...
Forgive me, but I've...
No, but your guild is unmistakable.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignoul is an eminent
Vimy. What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested?
I've some pleasant...
Didn't you say such things, Count?
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from...
Your most prized piece?
An armor element. An antique.
Classic.
I fear not. It's a...
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps she could...
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked with any... Does the Countess have her eye on anything?
No, but Horseball so...
Did he happen to say...
No. Oh, you know what. On another topic. Master Geralt, I was what...
Depends on the nature.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it.
Not a problem.
I shall be much...
See you in a minute, Bimmy.
I'd rather hear how that sword served you.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. Do you know Vesemir?
Do I know him? Man taught me...
What? How is he?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer...
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A Fleder. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a... He visited, under the cover of night. Night after night. On...
the first piece.
Yes. But also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please.
Funny, Duke Clivet declared bankruptcy. That ring on it. Shite. Yaramir! Mate...
Greeting.
Geralt of Rivia.
Thought you might have a blather with us. About the paint.
Sniffing for a quick...
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promise. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything?
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug, but yet...
Truly? Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he can't...
I shan't pretend it's other.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward Van der Nobe, the...
The panorama of Novigrad, I'd say.
There's not a bumpkin who does not know Van der...
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical aristocrat cunt.
Huh. Esteemed ladies, honourable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see much elsewise.
Oh,
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's...
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget?
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here.
Ha! Knew the bug'd get you.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumour has it the figure harbours a starting price, quite the bargain, at 50 crowns, with Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance? The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200. Do we have 250? 200 once, twice, thrice. Splendid Countess Mignol bids 250. Do I hear 300? My, this is lively. Going twice. Do we have 350? 300 thrice, and sold to the white-haired fellow. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe. Starry Night. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns. It's practical. Yes, the gentleman with the cat eyes. At 20. 20 going once. Sold! Van Rohe's Starry Night over the Pontar to the gentleman. Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacles. A frame of gold. Mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Starting price of 200 crowns. Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? Mark? Incredible! With the white-haired gentleman now, good folk, a generous offer indeed. Any advance? Sold! Invaluable spectacles to the white-haired gentleman. Exceedingly glad they'll be useful, may they... Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound, please partake. We'll...
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Masudi! Come on, before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome. Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend...
Comes uninvited.
But you've gained by my presence. Dropped a hefty pile of crowns here.
I'm not like Vivaldi. Profit alone only goes so far for me. I seek more. I needn't tell you. An itinerant mutant does...
Got the distinct impression the two of you...
What's one like you want from one?
Right. Let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house.
What? Where did you learn it?
Gentlemen, no reason to...
I ask you, where did you learn...
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
Doesn't matter. Willing to tell me what it is or not?
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamelfart.
Honestly, he asked a question.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go will it.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutant.
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honourable gentleman.
Mm-hmm. Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Right. Left. Outside your nookie. Oh.
Law says if you see someone hurt, you should Law doesn't say how fast, though. So you can sit tight.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher brings gold.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom.
If all goes well, dare say...
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll let...
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of...
A heist. Don't like that idea.
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you. Ah.
In a hurry.
Crawl back to your club.
Have you drove off all the monsters then?
Geralt!
Need some help? Take care now.
Oi, Geralt!
Need some... so long.
Me? The war I drink.
Fence. Show me what you... See ya.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do?
What do you say? Take care now.
Geralt, good...
Need some armor made. Take care now.
Don't object to your white monk.
Shrooms all grown. Oh, and that for a
You!
Trouble?
Lie me there with barrel of beer and a cup. You'll choke to death on 3.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greeting.
Listen. So long. Greetings, Ibeer.
Greeting.
What do you... So...
Fuck. Honouring the fatherland.
Oi, beware the gun.
fitting.
Need a trim. Think you can man... So long.
Long live Radovid! Rain like this would petrify.
Just what our band of merry men needs.
Come on. Faster. Come on, come closer. Too late to surrender. Easy spot. Lots to do.
was rather efficient.
That all you got to say? I saved your life.
We'd have disposed of that rabble easily.
We?
Aye, aren't we precise? You know what I mean. Now, are you here to trade or not, hmm?
Know any advanced formulae?
All I know, I learned from Master Gremis.
Nah, I just want to learn something.
Call it what you will. You must sail across the Great Sea, find the Isle of Ardsket.
Yearning to play a few rounds of Gwent. Hey there. Hear about the con...
Whew, a taker at long last. Poverty in everyone's lips, but...
Stick to the point if you...
Right. Sorry for the chatter. It's my apprentice, Falkert. I sent him to the Dead White Wood. You know, the forest near Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd run out of hand...
Let me guess.
Yes. No, he hasn't.
No promises. But
Got to think on that. Well, he's...
It'll have to. Hey there. Wouldn't happen to have some yarrow extract?
I do.
You've come. Good.
Remains to be seen. Aim to tell me something.
How do I put this? We share a goal. We both need to get into the Borsodi's vault. Both want...
Sorry, but what exactly?
I have a plan. Spent the last year working on it. On paper. Time?
Come on. I don't even...
What's that matter?
Matters because you're clearly hiding something. Not just from me, either. Wouldn't be...
We've all some stain on our conscience. But I've not asked for you. We break it. Each take what we need.
Try to trick me anyway, anyhow. You won't go anywhere.
I'm aware of the risks. So, now that you've...
Before we go any further, you've...
I know it's in the vault.
Didn't answer my question.
Neither of you.
The vault.
Something that was stolen.
Ought I go to the city watch, tell them a crime's been committed?
I've tried.
I see. Cheated by the system, wronged by the world.
List'd take a good while. So I'd
I'm not a thief.
It's opportunity makes the thief.
Talk.
20 Redanian soldiers guard the auction house, day and night. Patrols walk in circles around it.
Brute force is out. Gotta get in.
Exactly. Not the simplest thing, though. Main entrance, but not a fortress out there.
Patience happens to be my weakness, so just...
Beside the house stands a tower, from which we can enter the attic. We can't hope to enter the tower from the street, We've got to get up there and sneak across to the auction house, then down the stairs to the cellar. Crack open or blow off.
Not all bad, except...
I'm fully aware of that. For this to work, we need 2 more accomplices. One to scale the tower, drop us a line. The other to open the vault, a safe cracker, or a demolition. I've already identified some promising candidates. All we've to do is select and recruit the best among...
Assumed as much given your...
Aye, but that's among the details.
Don't really have any other options. So be it.
As the great son of Nilfgaard. How about we knock back around?
Rather get to work.
First, you have to assemble a crew. Then, there's the Redanian patrols to cull a bit. Too many wandering round. We could get nothing.
Break-in artists. Tell me about them. Assuming lack of vertigo to be the...
Precisely why my favourite's Eveline Gallo. A circus artist, no better as the Yearning. Just now performing with her troupe somewhere near Oxenford. Her specialities, rhythmic gymnastics.
Breaking and entering.
Not officially, no, but I've compared the route her troupe's taken with a list of the most... But if she's reluctant, with another option in Hugo Hoff, alias Beef Patty, a halfling.
Think he's fit? Pudgy face. Doesn't really match my image of a criminal.
You'd be surprised. Hugo's notched up more break-ins than you felled monsters. More importantly, 2 years past, he nicked a gold-plated cot from the roof of the town hall in Nova. So, yeah. Word has it he's holed up in Oxenford in a house near the Novigrad gate. Be careful. He's modest in size, but apparently wicked dangerous.
All right, opening the vault.
Let's start with the fact that one of them's a dwarf. Casimir Bassi, native of Mahakam, a specialist in controlled explosions. Folks say he could blow Novigrad to the high heavens with but a pinch of saltpeter. Moldor for him should be a cinch. The problem is, Casimir apparently hung up his detonators some time ago. He married, sired some littler ones, and settled in the village of Almas. My plane turns down.
Any options?
Quinto, the North's most famed safecracker. Arrest warrants out on him in Kedwin, Lyria, Angren, and Kavir. Sadly, he got nabbed a few days back by one Hans of Sidaris, a prick mercenary.
I know the man. Slew an archgriffin for him.
Hans or the beast?
Both, actually. So I'd have to rip one from his cozy home, the other... What's this about culling the patrol?
Easy. I don't want anyone's...
Spit it out.
You've got to approach the garrison's cook. Convince him to spite the soldiers' nosh with something to keep...
Know the formula for a potion that might do...
There. See? Brew up a bit of that. Hit the town, find the cook, then convince him to do you a favour.
All right, I'm off.
As do I. Get it up.
What then?
Then we'll bugger horsed up.
You, Quinto?
The one and only. A pleasure.
Whoa! I'll have no pleasure here. Witcher.
First you used threat to extort coin, and now you want to scheme with my prisoner.
What did he do to stop...
Ours, not ours. But he stuck sticks... And as Master Hans of Sidaris is an enterprising individual, he decided... Anyone give you leave to talk? Shut...
I need Quinto.
And I need coin. Lucky thing I don't much care who pays me. Just as I said, and just as I said, clamp it shut.
Where was I? Right. Want me to let him go? Bet.
Buy him out? Pretty pedestrian.
Why not? But losing the...
What the hell?
Got my fingers crossed.
quest for me, too. Let's total it up.
Heavy-handed, Hans. The Tretogorman.
Get him out. What? How did you...
Fishbone. Did it yesterday. I was waiting for a lull to slip out. Witcher showed up before I could. Let that be my recommendation.
Need you to open something for me. Something bigger than a cage.
Sounds interesting. Dying to hear the details.
Herbalist's hut near Oxenfurt. Knock on the door. Ask for yarrow extract. Giddy up.
Honor of the fatherland.
Hey, anyone in there? Blood. Blood. Someone knocked their head on this beam. Open cut. Bare feet. Fresh prints.
Maybe it's true what they say. Witches bring the damage.
Whoa, my
Diago's sleeping with a fish. No two ways about it. Gotta find Eveline.
It's done. It's done.
The minute we're in trouble, you make me responsible for getting us out. As in Maribor. Remember Maribor?
Dove, please don't check.
Mind if I do?
That depends. Who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Only to friends.
Calm down, Merrin. No need to puff up. And you?
Rather talk,
Eveline concealed...
And you were to help set up the benches. Immediately.
But...
Very well, once again.
Got a job for you.
Truly. Of what?
Anonymous performance. Pays as much as you can carry.
You've none of a think...
Let me guess.
Somewhere, certainly. But not here. See, we were to do a show. The tickets have all sold. Alas, our friend and colleague, Hawkeye Van... The crowd awaits, so either we find a replacement for him... And I shall get straight to the point.
What do I have to do?
No. Shoot your crossbow.
Not a bad shot with my crossbow.
Splendid. So...
What? Me now?
What's there to rehearse? You're to...
All right.
That I like. A man who boldly dares, damn the risks. Come! And now, good folk, the highlight of our program. Standing before you, Geralt of Rivia, victor of marksmanship contest in
Wow, crime!
What? But I...
Shh, Geralt. We end with an audacious feat by Geralt of Rivia. We thank you for attending and hope to see you soon.
It's a shame that man didn't shoot the elf. That would have been...
You know, I doubted I'd emerge from that ordeal in one piece.
Well, it's one performance down.
Herbalist has a hut near here. Ring a bell?
Ooh, a mystery.
Welcome.
I'm not gonna try to...
My goods are not swallows.
Cards, won't I?
Do you wish to split hairs all day?
So, should we lay him...
Yes, yes. Welcome. Well...
not...
My...
Cards.
Do you...
Like to...
Ah...
Feels like you might have missed your car.
Oh.
Well, should be hawking goods. Instead,
You're right.
should be...
If ever you need a partner...
Greetings.
Salutation!
Hard to say.
As have I.
Take a... Nice area.
Traveller's stream.
Any dealings with sold?
A bit of trade, a bit of bribery.
Farewell.
We'll meet again.
Long live the king of the servants. One.
Interesting basilisk you've got there.
Course it's interesting. Won't see a beast like this anywhere near.
Cockerel eggs.
Yeah, and what cocks they are. Lift their rumps like brood hens to other cocks. Eggs laid by such a cockerel must be brought.
This basilisk is interesting, because it looks exactly like a wyvern. Young one, and ill-fed at that.
You talk nonsense, sir.
Right, what do I know? I'm just a...
Hold on now. If that's no basilisk, but some wyvern...
Brave soldiers, don't push. Or...
Guess the cage was as fake as the basilisk. What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Lance Corporal Václav. How'd that prick wind up with us?
Volunteered. Word is he had to bribe the medics to let him enlist.
He mad or what?
That's just it. Certifiably insane. Didn't pass the tests, apparently.
But to pay hard coin to enter the army? Thought at my age nothing could surprise me.
Nothing about the cook. What do you have to say?
That horse Scorsone, he got a daughter?
Why do you ask?
Well, think on it. To marry into a dynasty like that, it'd be like living in clover.
Trust me, you do better not to take any interest in the Besodis.
Why the hell not?
It can only bring trouble, mate. Only trouble.
Nothing interesting. What do you have to say?
Fish chowder for supper the day.
That true? Who told you?
No one. Came through the western gate the morning. Saw Martin on the pier, rod in hand, fishing.
Cook like that's the right treasure he is. No griping about poor supplies. Just the gumption to enrich our crew.
Aye. If only he'd go a bit lighter on the garlic.
Pier near the western gate. Should be easy enough to find.
Troll back to your rock.
Oh!
Stay out of my way.
Another day gone to shit.
Oh! Must be the cook. Good day. Fish biting?
Aye, they're biting.
What about you?
What's that?
Got this mixture. Pay you to pour it in the soup for the boys of the garrison, on my signal. Nothing dangerous about it. Most they'll think is that the fish wasn't exactly fresh.
It'll cost you, mate.
Asking a lot. Too much.
Aye. I'll help.
Wait for the signal, and mum's the...
That's it, Roach.
Oh, terrible time.
Come on now.
And Countess Yvonne of Lanexeter's necklace. Your hand...
It was. I scaled a gut...
I knew it...
Ah, at last, we're all here. This heist, it's no jest. So if any of you has any doubts, isn't sure, now's the time to leave. Won't be able to after. The Vossodes auction house, its vault. That's our target. Eveline, you'll enter through the tower when the patrol rounds this corner.
It's plenty.
Splendid. Once we're all in the tower, we'll proceed to the auction house. Shouldn't see any guards inside. Then, downstairs to the vault. Quinto will crack the lock. We get in the vault, take the loot, disappear out the... I've said my piece. Any question?
All good and fun.
You're on your own.
Just like that?
No room for friendship in this...
Additional security measures. Traps. Any...
Nothing particularly dangerous. Here on the ground floor, there's a rope linked to the bell and...
How do we stop it from ringing?
What about the vault? How is it secured?
With a door. But you ought to be able to handle it. Anything else?
Got a horse sense take on this. Secret passage.
Excellent question.
Every corridor has two ends, right? Like a rope. I know the location of just one end. It's in the vault. The other, it's somewhere beneath the city.
Mm-hmm. Great.
But if you were to...
Find that location, I wouldn't need any of you. Believe you me, I've tried. Anything else?
All right, let's get to work.
We'll reconvene in the gateway beside the tower. Midnight sharp. And everyone's to my...
What about wearing masks? Not a city in the north that don't have wanted posters with...
I'll tend to that. Ah, one last thing. Inform the City Watch. Blabber anything about this Elfin Ale, and I'll kill you. With my own hands.
If you're so damn scared, somebody'll talk.
Any objections? On our way, then. Let's begin. Prime. Just one patrol. Mixture of yours must have worked. Eveline, you ready?
Are you kidding? Of course I am.
Three, 2, 1. It's clear. On your way.
Ploughing, city foul, shite all over again. What?
Patrol's turning round.
We've 1 minute. Move.
Give him a letter there. Hello, Mother. Keep us from. If memory serves, you assured us there be no one inside.
Seems my informer was wrong.
Is that all you've got to say? I nearly broke my neck.
You knew what you were signing up for. This...
Not the time, true. But we'll discuss this later.
At your service, mate. One guard could mean many more. You'd best draw your sword now.
No.
What now?
No one dies. Said so from the start.
Whatever. Don your masks and let's go.
Letters must be old. String seems to say so too. It was true love. Clear for now. Knock on wood.
Good. Eyes in the back of your heads, everyone.
Mine are open. I've already seen several things I'd gladly take with me.
Not now. The vault. That's our target. Is that clear?
Yes, but we shall raise the starting Watch this! Guards! Guards!
Should have stayed in that cage.
You said...
I damn well know what I said. At them before they sound the alarm. Your mouth smells of desperation! Stop him! He's not to flee!
Lock themselves in.
Bollocks!
Damn it.
Lay down your arms! You have no chance!
Perhaps not. But we do have hostages.
Mercy, Master! On the count of 3, we go in! 1, 2...
Come one step closer and folk will die!
Hold now! We must negotiate. What are your demands? To release the hostages?
Buy us a bit of time, Geralt.
We have one demand. Pull back from the auction house.
You know I cannot do that.
You can. Just not sure you want to. How about I help you decide? Kill a hostage.
Just do what they want! I beg you! Calm yourself. No one is to be harmed. Clear?
Nothing simpler. So long as you take your boys and pull out, we'll all live happily ever after.
I repeat, that is not an option. We must bargain, reach an agreement.
So we want a wagon. And horses.
It's the middle of the night. Where am I to find a wagon?
Rather go looking for caskets?
He means it! Good point. A wagon, then? What kind?
Time he took a gander downstairs. Vaults up.
We're not picky. Any old cart, long as it has wheels that roll.
All right. I'll get it done. In exchange, you must release the hostages.
How many?
All of them.
You know I can't do that. Here's a compromise. One hostage now, the rest once the wagon arrives.
So be it. Agreed.
Thanks be to my little...
But anything smells fishy, or you dawdle even a bit, heads will roll, understand?
Calm now. You'll hear horses neighing before a quarter hour's out. Matco, Shadru, city stables, on the double.
Good work.
Sorry, boys. You'll have to go on without me. I didn't sign on for this turn of events.
Just one way out of here. Through the vault.
There's a second. The chimney. Believe I'll squeeze through.
Doubt you can, Witcher. You've no choice, I'm afraid. Let's go. Downstairs.
The lock. Lovingly crafted. 2 spring-loaded bolts, cylindrical plugs...
I'm not interested. No one's interested. We go...
Why me?
It's why I hired you. Now move. We've no time.
Do or die. As if I haven't seen enough excitement. That's it, for now. Same paintings were on the block.
They're in the vault! Lock themselves in!
Same paintings were on the block.
Surrender! Don't stand a chance!
You don't know who you're fucking with.
On the contrary, I know all too well.
Ewald?
Greetings, brother. Been years.
Well, well. Complications, complications.
Think you owe us an explanation, Ewald Borsodi.
Revenge. For betrayal. Father left the auction house to me in his will. Horst cheated me. Had me disinherited.
Anything. Everything we earned, you squandered on cards and whores.
That's no excuse, Horst. And it won't save.
You two, stand with me. I'll not let the Redanians lay a...
Not about to meddle. especially not in family matters.
Then you'd have done better not to break in. I fear it's too late to turn neutral. Stand with me, and I shall drape you.
If that's your attitude, I'll stand with Ewald.
Speak for yourself. Tempting offer. I've succumbed.
You'll pay for that, Quinto. With your head. At them!
Come on, come closer.
I'd have preferred to resolve this elsewise. Stolen the scrolls, thrown you out into the street. Revenge is best served cold, after all.
Satisfied?
Exception.
No, and I won't be until I find Max Bersodi.
And it is. There. But I fear it's not yours for the taking. You see, it houses my father's will. A scroll, thanks to it.
And Geralt of Rivia, who you cheated?
Alas. But he's free to...
You tricked me.
And you were prepared to let me face Horst's thugs alone. Now, Max Borsodi's house. If you've had...
I could drop you easily, but maybe I don't have to.
A compromise looks unlikely.
Not quite. You just need the contents. Me, the box.
They're downstairs!
So be it. Seal it with a...
Give me the damn casket, and let's get out of here.
As you wish. This way. Well, here's where our paths part.
Shut up.
Was I that bad?
No, but you came awfully close, Ewald. Survived by a hair.
You ever have a basilisk hide or fiend horns and want a good price? Look.
Mm-hmm. Consider it noted.
Long live Radovid!
Redania.
Greetings.
Show me what you... So long. What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches are sterile.
You have...
An immortal demands you fulfill 3 wishes. And you...
Afraid to lose?
Believe that's the worst wind-up I've ever heard.
shite. Not much. Well, I congratulate.
Thanks. Your band. Chosen some
Interested? How so?
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others are gathered on the road. They're company for drink and sport, at least. And ever since I began travelling with them.
First time I've seen a saber like that.
A fear. It was any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt. Prance about feigning death. But my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to do and shape.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh?
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. More I think about it, more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill.
This professional curiosity?
Desire to improve. Information...
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your...
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it.
Give you a hint. You're not the only one to fool.
O'Dim transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse.
Got something for you.
I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them in private. Oi, lads, mind the barrels. Going up. Come. Oh, that's better. All right. What do you have for me?
Max Bersodi's house, as requested.
The papers, where are they?
Left them in the vault. You wanted the house, you got that.
You're a quick study. Already as tricky as O'Dim himself. Do you know what I and the company do with your time?
Dunno. Ask for legal advice? You signed the contract, Olgierd. I'm just fulfilling its terms, to the letter. Unhappy?
Yes, I should have. I assume you came to an agreement with Horst.
Made a deal with his brother, then beat the living shit out of Horst.
Huh.
Why did you even need...
To sink the Borsodis, naturally. You see, I learned of an interesting clause in Old Man. It states that his sons must meet and shake hands in agreement at least once a year at Belatane. Failing that, the auction...
Guess the old man sensed what might happen.
Aimed to deliver those papers to the right hands. Borsodi would have landed in the streets. And the hospital...
Awfully noble of you, showing so much...
I couldn't give a rat's ass about the needy. Made with it, I wanted one thing. Revenge.
Why did you even need...
To sink the boss... You see, it's...
Guess the...
Aimed to...
Off.
I couldn't...
The Borsodis. What's your gripe?
Worse. Are you really interested?
Wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
Ha! Gee. My family, they took on some debt. A poor investment in a sawmill. A bad crop one year. A lawsuit lost. We needed but a few weeks to recover. But Horst Borsodi had acquired... I pleaded. I begged. I tore open my shirt at his... I went to the auction. Saw those perfumed prigs buy my father's sword. My mother's death mask. My brother's horse tack. Ah.
No surprise the animosity you feel for him.
That was but a start. My Iris's parents learned of my family's misfortune. And our betrothed... The anger I felt. I thought I'd gone mad. Went to the tavern. Drank a round. A second.
sad story.
Isn't it? Truthfully, I'm surprised I retained any... Well, why do you stand there? Do you need something still? Anything else for me?
I do. Solitaire of Vladimir.
I'll wait for it to drop.
Your dead brother had himself one more...
Very easy to say.
I do.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Need something else?
Third wish. Time you stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I must see. You there. Yank the herring out of the barrel.
Come on, none of this dallying.
Now, ready to listen? Or do you still not...
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me.
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside. The Aetheri believe one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as...
Barrel.
On the way here, we stopped for nourishment at a tavern belonging to one Lord Dauntless. We enjoyed our... Our antics were not to the liking of this Dauntless. Sent a man to warn us that if we were ever...
You burned the inn down?
I left ample compensation with the innkeep. But it seems the raps... But that's of little import. What matters is someone called me... It was one of those threats that sound like an invitation. And...
Must have made quite a few enemies along the way. Maybe not today and not tomorrow, but someday, someone will find a way to take you down.
And that should trouble me why? The wise men of Oxenfurt claim there are no gods. After death, there is only the void. I've known this void already. Death.
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strengths.
Third task, if you don't mind.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion.
Yeah, I've loved. Can we get to the matter at hand?
Perhaps instead we ought to sit down inside. Have a good...
We'll drink once the job's done.
Afraid that's impossible. Succeed, and that's the end.
Third wish. Still waiting to...
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well. Bring me that blood. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been?
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain.
At least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd wish you Godspeed.
you, Mr. Ah! Execution. Fire doesn't wet wood barely smouldering.
You hear me?
Mighty rusty and covered in creepers. Need another way in.
Kendrick! 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 You there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me off the...
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets? Oh, sweet mother, my little, why did I ever come here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
See, Kendrick and me, we thought Manor's been empty all... Feed steal from the living. What's it? Kendrick went to open the door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. What was that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. A stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You...
I ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Pretty sprawling, this estate. Someone's still tending to the flower beds. Fresh manure. No violet rose, though. Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold. Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who. Damn. Locked. A busted lamp, and the ground's trampled. Somebody dragged something this way. A body? Someone dragged a wounded man through here. I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That digging. A lockpick? Must have been the other thieves. Graves, unmarked, laid out in rows like garden beds.
Hey. Hear me?
Another thief. Bodies mutilated. Who are you? What the fuck was that? No eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
What's with the show? The pretense that you're animals.
No, we're obliged.
So why talk to me at all?
Why? Well, we get so few
Gonna need a better answer than...
Later.
What about this thing? What can you...
We called him Beckett.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen.
From very far away. He was summoned to guard Lady Iris in the home. He tended the garden.
Very far away.
The name of this place would mean naught.
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Olgierd von Everec. Yes, we know him.
Great. So, Lady von Everec home? Could you announce?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take it.
Guess I'll make my own introductions. So, how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
Another intruder buried by the caretaker.
Who comes?
Was that? tidy, and everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table. Geared as I've never known him. A different man then. Fire damage. Interesting. Was that? Chamber. Iris was supposed to be here. Gotta be her. Damn it.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
How did she die? Don't see.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door.
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder.
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everec. Our mistress died.
Got it. You want to leave this place?
Surprised?
No, not at all. Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks.
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of...
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog. Lovely couple.
She liked to sit here, but this is not a good place for a grave.
Too close to the house.
I'll keep searching. A grave here? This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everec have any last requests? Say how she wanted...
She feared death. Worried none would see to her burial or say a kind...
Guess I'll be the one to do that. I didn't know Iris von Everec, so I can't say much about her. Fate, handed a stranger, now lays her remains in the grave. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death. Your name's inscribed in this Perhaps you'd like it to be buried with you. You two, got any
We don't partake in
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your...
The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself. Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you... Should I follow you? All right. What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everec.
It existed only in her mind while she lived.
Pretty fantastic tale.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard.
All right, this is lovely and all.
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her...
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments are...
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that...
Easy to say. Olgierd and his wife look frozen mid-motion.
One of her memories.
It is blurred, incomplete. You must restore it.
Tattered decorations for a special occasion. A wedding veil? Wine cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding. perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long, and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
Medallion's humming. A wraith?
No, a nightmare.
A fear crystallized, one you must now face.
Come on, come closer. Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too. Just a little gift in the painting. A Toussaint wine. Expensive. A lavish feast. Trying to impress the guests. Silver thread. Pearls. It all must have cost a fortune. Greybeard's wife liked flowers. Judging by the ornamentation, this might be hers. These were lit in the painting, but that's not all.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We've brought some of Iris's things. Her favourite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd. Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
How you like that silver?
So let's follow him. I don't like this place. The bedchamber. Towel stained with blood. A nightshirt. Never worn, I think. Blood stains. Someone washed their hands, then wiped them dry on that towel. Wick's almost gone.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvellous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
Goblet, like the one in the painting. Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting. Still not right. Living tableau's got... Here. This goes here. Finally, just like the picture.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this?
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd.
Master von Everek's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them, and I can set out the candles. Chalk. The gates of mystery. Between worlds. The library of an occultist. Beeswax candles. Blood pacts. Or on foreign presences. A tome about parleying with demons. Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles. Maybe this? Nope. Botched it, I guess. How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace. What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The veins! Damage the veins!
I did not expect that. We must find another way out.
Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter inside. Olgierd, Iris, and her father. Drained to the last drop. So this is when he started smoking. A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd. So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings. Probably not right. Her father must have been holding the contract.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me, till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me, you shall stay here, forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servants, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Then Von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Animal hair. A platter. A large clay bowl. Small bowl for soup made scratches. There we go. Think this was yours. Single place setting. No others on the table. Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
My dearest wife, letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade, especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you with her. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times. Olgierd.
not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts.
At heart he is stone. And did...
Not much, but I didn't ask about you.
The rose. The last I...
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. The world around me turns real, and
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins, that are what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest. If I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer. But I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I can't take the rose.
Is it not what you came for?
Can't force Iris into oblivion. She thinks and feels still, and she's no danger to anyone but intruders.
Look at her. Look at her world. She's doomed to relive the painful past eternally. Take the rose. Show her mercy.
What should I do? What do you want me to do?
I do not know what I want. I'm so very, very afraid.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.